Today we're going to pick a Lily animation video. This had to be unlisted because I'm worried about if the correct or like a flabby or do copyright fade, just like the guy who talked about the Lily Wave video. But it's going to be unlisted or public, but first unlisted because I think you should watch it as unlisted rather than public because it's a personal video. So anyway, for this video is vacation video that went wrong. I actually really like this one because about her going to Disney World or Disneyland and actually spending time with her family. It got some nitpick about things and stuff like that. The funny part of it is when her brother got a temper tantrum, and it was so funny. In fact, they even had to they not record it, but they actually have a paper because of that. It was like very funny and cute, and I definitely, I think you should definitely watch that video because it was definitely is so adorable. The field trip is very interesting. Like a lot of people between do they like field trip or not? I think field trip are amazing. I think my favorite part of going to field trip is going to museum, going to music park, going to a nice fair and stuff like that. Wait, no, I did not went to the fair for the field trip. I just went and with my family and stuff like that. Most of my mom. But anyway, the field trip episode was actually okay. It was pretty interesting and all. And I definitely, I think people should watch that. And of course, with the miniature wave job, like the job you don't want to work, and it was kind of funny with them trying to be like employee for the yogurt ice cream yogurt place. Ain't gonna lie, it is relatable. But I think the better place to work at is Free Frog because not only it's a nice employee, it's a nice environment, less people count their time going there. It's really nice, and also they're Christians. They love one another. They even promote like Care Bears, I think Care Bear cups. And now they're doing Polar Express cups. And so yeah, you see my picture is really adorable, you guys. But Super Jet working in the yogurt ice cream place, some of them can be good, but in what she is not that good. I did remember that a yogurt ice cream place closed. It was yogurt ice cream 32 or something, and it closed because they were not getting any customers, and it changed into a Spanish ice cream place, and ain't gonna lie, it was very unhealthy because they put a lot of topping. So yeah, I think you should watch both of these videos. I made a friend with a scary art teacher. Oh wow. I ain't gonna lie, I relate to this because I have an art teacher. My art teachers aren't that bad. My least favorite art teacher was when I was in entry school. I definitely not like her because she's not that nice, really. Because a lot of like my elementary school teachers I was in, they was not that nice at all. You see why this is personal, right? Like they wasn't that nice, and I actually am the IEP classes, and it was like instead of take me like an IEP classes, they take me in the autism classes, not autism classes, like a disability class, even though I'm not disability. And so my mom ended up like kicking leave me out on third grade and actually homeschool me in fourth grade, and I'm happy that my mom did that. So anyway, the video was like talk about how her teacher is very scary, but actually he was a nice dude that give her a nice sir to her and stuff like that. Ain't gonna lie, I don't have scary art teachers. My art teachers are really cool, and they always be my favorite one. My least favorite one are PE teachers. I definitely don't like them. I think my favorite one are like art teachers and music teachers. They're always my favorite. They're always like very helpful with expression of art and music. And yes, I do both art and music. I draw cartoons and I play piano, and it's just so much fun, and this video was really good. So definitely you should watch that. Okay, okay, I forgot something. I did remember I have a therapist class, like a therapist special class, and ain't gonna lie, she was a nice teacher. Even though I put my head down just a bit, she actually did remember me. I meet her again, Audie, and she was very nice, and she still had a baby, and I told her I apologize and stuff, and she forgave me. It was like, it felt a warning that you meet somebody that you did wrong. You apologize to them. You apologize to them. I meant to say, and I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that class. I have nostalgia with that special class and stuff like that. It was really nice, and also I think it's gonna be off topic, but we're gonna talk about some other mess of things like the cults and religious. So it's gonna be the next slide. Okay, this is gonna be really dark. It's called The Problem with Being Jewish. This is absolutely messed up. It talk about topic about anti-Semitic and racist people, and it is very sad. It's that she have a complex between like if she's a Christian or I think like a Methodist, or I think a Lutheran or a Methodist or a Jewish, and her father and her grandfather, I think her grandfather struggled with that, but he still had condition to be Judaism, and her father um actually married a Christian girl, and because well they love each other, right? They love each other and it's healthy, but then start to be really sad that her the mother-in-law actually treat her pretty badly because of how she ruined the generation of Judaism, and saying that oh, if it's a Judaism mother, that's good because it can pass through on, but if it's a Jewish dad and it's a Christian mom, that ain't that good. And they gonna lie, that's very heartbreaking because I think people can be Jews even when they go to church. It's not when they're born. I think they should be Jews when they go to church, just like when the Christian people can be Christians by asking Jesus for their heart. And they gonna lie, Judaism is actually more complicated than like the Christianism. It's that we have the Bible, right? We have Old Testament and New Testament. They only got the Old Testament and have a certain type of flair to it, and actually more old timing because the Judaism is the oldest religion that's more older than Christianity, but Christianity is actually more widespread than the Judaism. And also actually you have to pass from family to family whether they like Christians, they ask Jesus for their heart. And I heard that so many people turn to Christianity than Judaism. But I heard that some people be Judaism. It's just that Christianity is more simple than Judaism in my opinion, because their beliefs is a little different than Christianity. But I think people have a choice to between those religions, and it's very interesting that she make a video about it. And ain't gonna lie, it's heartbreaking that she had to like think about you have to be born as a Judaism rather than like being in Judaism. And it's so creepy that the races of people actually first focusing her race than focusing as a person, and it's just so heartbreaking. It just that video is just really sad how Jews people been through so many years and stuff like that. But I think people should love Jews the way they are, and should respect them. And also Hanukkah is a beautiful holiday. It's a beautiful holiday that's like cross 12 days and stuff like that, and their parties are amazing, and I hope they have a good Hanukkah for next week. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick summary and stuff like that, but I was picking the difference between like a bad dream or a period. I'm gonna say the period. So anyway, I remember I had my first period when I was in 5th grade in premature school, and it was a bit very gory. People thought that I hurt myself, but really it's not. And my teacher was very nice enough to give me some pads. And yes, my mom explained to me about the period, and it's very important to get the help out to get the gunk out when you're being pregnant. But it's not about you growing, it's about having to have a safe way of being a mother, maybe being a motherhood. And so I heard it's so creepy that the people twisted that if you have period, oh, you're old enough to get married or being pregnant. No, it's about the body cleaning out all the blood and all the gonks in there to protect the baby. And without that, the baby have more risk of dying. And so that's why a lot of humans, like a lot of human female have period. And yes, a lot of people have like a lot of women have like period earlier or later, and they have like products like pads or tampons. I'm more like a pad person, and ain't gonna lie, it was an interesting video, and I think it should be watched with girls who are starting their period. So yeah. Okay, this is gonna get nothing being dark. Why Sunday school scared me? Yeah, she mentioned that how she was in the Methodist church and Sunday school scared her. How they saying that, oh, when you do bad things, you can go to you go to hell, or they overwork the kids. Like you have to memorize the Bible verse, you have to memorize it, you have to write the Bible verse, test, screen, Bible, whatever and stuff like that. And it's like, what a shame Sunday school did that to somebody who a have Asperger's or autism and stuff like that. I know that a lot of people get hates on them. I know. I don't blame them. You don't like them. You have a right to not be friends with them, but you have a choice to be nice to them or be mean to them. But anyway, I think what the Sunday school should do is actually respect somebody, like actually give them a Bible, and instead of memorize them, actually have them read a Bible while doing the test instead. And also, what they should do is that have them say, if you did some bad thing, Jesus will forgive you, and you can still go to heaven when you have Jesus in your heart. And I think that's a lot much better. And yes, I don't have religious trauma. I never have religious trauma whatsoever, but she have it, and they go like that's heartbreaking. How these teachers do not respect her for that. I think the teacher should do is actually help her out and actually hire a person who know autism and Asperger's and actually help her out. And they go lie, she would have a better childhood. She would have a absolutely good childhood if she got the help that she need and actually help her out so much better, and she would have a better experience in Sunday school. Because I remember I was in Sunday school, and they go lie, I have a good experience because they did not overwork us. They have us to read a Bible, and we learned about the lesson of the Bible story instead. And when we got older, that's when we try to memorize the Bible verse, and also having tests, even having book design for the Bible story. It's just that in news, I am not like that Bible teacher because he is not that nice, and also he kind of is racist. Like the News Christian Academy is problematic for racism, and also it's causing me having anxiety attack and panic attack, and I had to like leave the school because of that, and I had to have so many breaks. And yes, the seventh grade IEP teachers are the worst. I did not like them at all. They was like not nice old women. They're mean. Like the math teacher, the English teacher, I am not like them at all. They was old hags. Like I do not like them at all. Like you should not let your kids have them in there. And just like it was heartbreaking because I think I wish to have a teacher that helped me a lot more with my English and my math, and actually be nice to me rather than just really harsh with me and just literally judge me the way I did, the way I do. And that's why I get so emotional talk about being in middle school with premature charter school and News Christian Academy. So yeah, I felt bad for her, But for me, my trauma is probably school trauma. I have more school trauma than religious trauma in my opinion. So yeah.